Hello, and welcome. Thank you guys for being here. We are going to jump right into a collective reading once I figure out what is happening with this channel situation here. I hope you guys have been doing well this week. We are entering a we are entering a midweek kind of vibe. So, hey Delaney, hey Daffany, you guys doing okay? It is good to see you here. I'm just checking on some things here. I was having trouble getting my live going, so I'm just making sure everything is squared away now. We're going to go ahead and jump into a collective reading. I hope you guys have been doing well. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. I am doing pretty good, actually. I just finished a wonderful meditation. I think I slipped into transcendence about 3 or 4 times. Didn't know where the heck I was or who I was. And it was a very good feeling. So glad you are doing okay, Daphne. Glad you're doing okay, Delaney. You guys, did you hit that like button on your way in? Did you hit that like button? Oh, you were in the hospital last night. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay now. All right. Yeah, I'm glad everything is okay. We are infusing the cards with love, truth, and authenticity. You guys hit that like button if you didn't already, okay? All right. If we got new people in the room, I want you to hang around because I will be opening the list up for free readings here after the collective reading. I'm just really infusing the cards right now. I'm pulling in a lot of just this energy is hard for me to peg what I'm feeling and sensing and picking up right now. Okay. This makes sense. The judgment card and the moon split here. Yeah, it is time. It is time for quite a bit of reckoning at this point. It's time to close some chapters. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, but this is go time. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. The collective readings, remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, everything is not for everybody, but if it resonates, then it is for you. And I want you to take heed to the message. Okay, we are at a place now where everything that we're feeling is useful. All right, hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, okay? Everything that we are feeling is useful, and we can't just let our feelings, our emotions, we can't just let them just linger and just be there as if they mean nothing but what we feel. They mean a whole lot more, okay? A whole lot more. Okay, this is an up and down kind of energy here. Okay, we're starting out with anxiety and worry, depression, a lot of delays, lack of motivation, lack of energy here. Hit that like button, okay? And then we come to a place of mental clarity where we get new ideas. We feel like there's a breakthrough that has come. And we start feeling more generous. We start being able to receive more. We start sharing the wealth more. And then in comes betrayal. In comes deception. So when we thought we were on an upward trajectory, no, someone had to come in and steal that and rob that joy, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles and this Seven of Pentacles both reversed. You guys hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, okay? So, yeah, this has been up and down, though, because then comes the Knight of Cups here. This is you following your heart again, you know, starting to romanticize your life and trying to see the beauty in things once again, okay? Hit that like button. I see 16 people and only 2 likes. So y'all lost? So what's happening? Thumbs up. You know what that means? Come on, help your girl out. Help your girl out, okay? All right. Yeah. This makes sense though, because if you have lived a certain amount of time and you have had people in your life who you really gave to, you really opened up to, right? Or you were at a place where you were just afraid to do it because you see so many things. You're very observant, okay? And you see so many things that it made you even afraid to step out and, even attempt things in life. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, okay? And yeah, it just made things hard for you. And you went into isolation and decided it was better to be alone. But there is a tower moment coming. The way isolation is going these days, it is not healthy. We have to stop isolating and we have to start choosing better. Okay? Yeah. Because we go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. This is where we graduate emotionally. Okay? Hit that like button. This is where we graduate emotionally. We go from being a knight, someone who is, full of creativity and passion and compassion. And, we're following our heart and we're wearing it on our sleeve, but then we're afraid to put ourselves out there fully, okay? But then something is about to happen. There is going to be some sudden insight. If it doesn't come during this message and in this live right here, you will be facing something that will force you to open up. You will have no choice, because being alone and lonely and isolated at this time is not the way to go. This is the age of Aquarius. It is time for community. It is time for support. It is time for cheerleading. It is time for, because Aquariuses are known for being champions and cheerleaders for other people, okay? We like our isolation. Aquariuses, we like our time alone, but we know how to balance that. We know how to be healthy in our connections when we are vibing high, okay? And we know how to make choices that set proper boundaries, but at the same time, we don't isolate. We go into solitude because it's good for mental health, but we don't isolate. There's a difference there. So the time for the King of Cups is now, okay? We are going into a place where we have to be supportive. We have to be empathetic. We have to give light to receive light. We can't just be expecting that everyone is going to accept us and, all of that if we're not doing that for other people, okay? Because that feeling of feeling stuck and bored and the perfectionism has to go. All of it. It has to go. It is time for us to connect to our emotions in a healthy way, okay? Again, here's the Page of Cups. All of this cup energy is healthy, loving connection, okay? It is an outpouring of self. It is an outpouring of creativity. It is using imagination. It is embracing new love. It is being sensitive and vulnerable and giving yourself space to have your feelings and to be okay with them. Okay, hit that like button. Raj, why is my hair white? Okay, all right. So, yeah, that's what I was just saying with this tower moment. There is going to come a very sudden awareness, okay? It is time for us to be tapping in, all right? And this sudden awareness, it's coming in waves, okay? You have started being reprogrammed, and it's up to you to recognize where that reprogramming is coming in. It's coming in the middle of the night when you wake up out of your sleep. It's coming in when you're just sitting and you're daydreaming and your thoughts are wandering. It's coming in. Just be tapped in. When you get feelings and emotions that are overwhelming, do not check out. Do not try to stuff them down. Do not try to, push past those things. Understand that these are guideposts and these are signs for you to know where to go next, what to do, and how to apply your love. You have to give love. I know it's hard. I know you've been hurt. I see the betrayal. I see it right here in these cards, okay? Hey, Marina, welcome back, love. Yeah, I see it right here. But you can't close off forever. This is the devil in reverse, honey. It's time, when I say it is time to let go, it is time to open up, it is time to love. You guys hit that thumbs up on your way in. Hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, all the things, okay? Because people need to hear this message. And I am opening it up for free readings for people who have never had a reading before, the first 3. And then also after that, I'm opening up the list for super chats, okay? All right, you guys. So if you have been having beliefs around love doesn't exist, or nobody loves me, or I'm all alone, or I don't understand myself, nobody understands me, all of this is the old programming of victim mentality trying to keep you locked in so that you cannot progress to the next level that is coming in this season. Okay? It is time for a reset. It is time for quiet, but it's also time to use that to open your heart, not isolate. Solitude. There's a difference. Solitude is where you go inside, you go into silence within yourself so that you can understand the higher parts of you, so you'll know how to love, how to receive love. Okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And also, if you're going into solitude, that means you're just trying to hide from people. You're trying to block the world out. You're even trying to block out your higher self, the emotions, the feelings. So we're not doing that anymore. That is over with. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, okay? It is time to feel. It is time to open up. It is time to let your cups be replenished, okay? And to pour from them from a healthy place, and to have yourself poured into from a healthy place. It is available. It is real, okay? All right, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share the live, okay? All right, the list is open. If you've never had a reading from me before, then you can get on the list for a free reading. You get 1 question for that. Sprout topic, am I giving guidance? Yes, I do do readings and give guidance, okay? During those readings. But the guidance does not come from me, love. It comes from your spirit team, if you're still in the room. Happy Wednesday, Amy. Welcome back. All right. So that is your collective reading for now. I want you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the live, okay? Let's see if we can get it pushed out more. Hello, Marcus. How are you? If you have never had a reading from me before, the list is open for 1 question for free. If you have had a reading, the list is open for a super chat of $9.99 per question, okay? All right, you guys, hit that like button on your way in. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Delaney, for the fiery hearts, honey. When I say it is time for us to open our hearts, we have Marcus, I believe I've read you before, dear. So yeah, so you would need to leave a super chat of $9.99 or more. That's the new format if you've had a reading before. Okay, $9.99 per question. I used to live in Murfreesboro too. I lived there for a while when I was trucking. But yeah, so I don't really want you guys to get to this. There is a shift coming, right? I tried to bring this up last time, the last 2 times, the last 3 or 4, before I went on my reset. Okay, I've tried to let you guys know that there is a serious shift coming. It's happening right now, actually. And so if you are not shedding, okay, shedding the old and bringing in the new, if you are not shifting your consciousness to a higher planes and levels of existence, okay? Y'all be funny. Yeah, don't get left behind. People are talking about some sort of rapture or something. I think I saw something like that. No, the rapture is you will get left behind by the new energy that's coming in to heal. Okay? It is taking all the healing work, because healing work begun probably about, I want to say 7 years ago, was another shift of a great awakening, okay, to enter us into this age of Aquarius that started the end of last year, okay. And you guys hit that like button, give me that thumbs up, okay, hit that subscribe as well. All right, so if if you have really been noticing, the healing work started, but it has to be integrated. Whenever you start healing, whenever you start doing things to pull yourself out of darkness and come into light, all of that has to be integrated. It has to be condensed into a new form of consciousness where everything is connected. The nature, the spirit, the body, the mind, everything integrates, and it settles the central nervous system. When the central nervous system heals, then the being heals. Okay? That's why meditation, grounding, journaling, making sure you're getting plenty of rest, doing the things that you do for your body, your mind, and your spirit. Okay? That's why these things are so important. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Okay? The list is open. If you've never had a reading before, you can get a reading, one question. Okay? For free. If you haven't had a reading from me before, if you have had a reading, it's going to be $9.99. I know people are leaving the room, they're leaving the chat, okay, but that is okay, because I am here to spread truth and light. I am not just a tarot reader. These cards right here are just a tool. I am here to bring light. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to know that you can be happy. I want you to know what it feels like. I want you to be able to go through things, and while you're going through them, like, yeah, this is life. I'm good. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Even if you're not like spirit hands, right? You're at peace. Everything is even. Love still remains, right? You can have your big cry moments. I had one at about 5 o'clock this morning. But you know what it was? It was a purge. It was another way of me giving to energy that has hurt me, energy that I have hurt. I gave them tears. I gave them I'm sorries. I gave them apologies. I gave them love. I gave them acceptance. Those who have hurt me and those who I hurt. Okay? And I forgave myself. I gave myself love. I cried them ugly tears and I went back to sleep. Okay? Hey, Erica, welcome, love. Hello, Gwen. Hey, Sai, Sai. Yeah. So you don't have to hurt. I promise you, it is not something hurting. It's not natural unless you break something or something is broken or you know what I mean, injured, right? But if you don't see any physical injuries on you, but you're hurting, something is injured. You've got to go in and fix that, right? You don't want no internal bleeding taking you out of here. And I'm talking about the pain that we just sit down and rest in and accept. Like that's like, oh, this is life. No, that's death. We're trying to live around here. Okay? So if you've never had a reading from me before, the list is open. You get one question for free if you've never had a reading before. The list is also open if you want to get a reading and you've had a reading before, $9.99 per question. Erica, you said, are you late for a reading? No, girl, we just got here. We just started about less than 20 minutes ago. You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the live. Send it out, okay? But I did the collective reading already. But really what it was saying is it's time to open up our hearts, pour out love, and receive love, but we've got to do it in a healthy way. The reason we're so afraid to love now is because we haven't been doing it healthy. We haven't been giving it in healthy ways, and we haven't been receiving it from people who know how to give love in healthy ways. So now we're all afraid to love. We can't do that anymore. We just can't. Okay? Okay, Erica. Go ahead and put your question in the comments, love, and thank you so much for your super chat. But yeah, so we just can't do that anymore. The hurt, the pain, the disappointment, all of that happened. It happened. Happened. Okay? This moment, it actually doesn't exist except in your physical body. Get it out of your physical body, get it out of your life. Okay? Take your mind and say, hey, guess what? That ain't real no more. It was real. It happened. It hurt when it happened. Okay? But it's not happening right now. So I don't want to feel it. I don't want to have it. And you have to start doing things to reset your central nervous system and get that stuff out of your body. That's where quiet time, solitude comes in. That's where healthy eating, and I'm not talking about perfect eating, honey, because I did have me 2 cheeseburgers from Jack's today because I've been eating perfect for a while. And I was like, bump it. I need some carbs and I need some meat, okay? Because I just been eating poultry this whole time, right? Okay, Erica, I'm waiting on your question, love. So, but yeah, just hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Share the live. It's sometimes you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Know when to walk away and know when to run. Okay? You want to know what's happening to your father? Okay. When's the last time you saw your father or heard from him? Yeah, but honey, love is in the air. And I'm feeling every bit of it. And do y'all think it's because I got a boyfriend? Girl, I ain't got no boyfriend. I broke up with that boy. And I'm just as happy. I'm happy as a lark. And that's what self-love will do for you. Okay? I'm just, look, healthy love. And ain't nothing wrong with him. He a good fella. You know? It was just time. You got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Okay? But yeah, I feel good. I went and got some business taken care of today. And while I was out, I was like, I need me some meat, like some real meat, because chicken, it's good. Turkey is good, but sometimes you just need that red meat, okay? Hunter Kelly, what are my values? What are yours, honey? That's whose values you need to focus on, okay? If you want to be here and learn and show love and get love, then, you cool. Other than that, focus on yourself. All right, you guys, hit that like and subscribe. Erica, I'm waiting to hear from you. Have you heard from or taught when's the last time his wife took him out to the country and didn't tell y'all? Oh, out of the country. How old are they? You guys hit that like and subscribe. If you haven't had a reading before, you can get on the list for free for one question. If you have had a reading before, then it's $9.99 per question, okay? A few years. Hey, Gadu. You guys, if you're, hit that like and subscribe. Okay, what of their ages? I figured they were in Africa, but I'm trying to find them. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Your comments are coming through really slow. Let me see if I'm getting all messages here. The ages of your father and his wife. Because I need to find her too, since she took him there. Africa's a very big continent, you know. Venshica, you want to get on the list? You'll have to wait your turn if you do. Gadu, thank you for the love, sweetheart. Venshica, you want to get on the list? You think he's 87? Okay. I was thinking closer to 90, but that works as well. Venshica, if you want to get on the list, I'm writing your name down, but you'll have to wait your turn, okay? Yes. If you've never had a reading from me before, you get one question, okay? All right. It'll be after this current reading that I'm starting now for Erica. Have you ever heard about him having... You're welcome. Have you ever heard about him having malaria since he's been there? He's gotten sick a couple times. Yeah, they went there on blind faith. They were hoping for a new opportunity. He trusted her, but she trusted in this opportunity. Gadu, you're from Nigeria? Yeah, this was not a malicious act on her part, Erica. Okay. Yeah, he's gotten sick at least a couple times, but several times since he's been there. But I'm thinking it's been things that are natural, like perhaps like malaria or like food poisoning and stuff like that. Yeah, so she took him there to get him out of... He was in a lot of negative stuff and going on in his mind, okay? And she took him there to help him regain his zest for life. I think they found a church there as well. Some kind of spiritual connection, a spiritual community of some kind, okay? Hey, Joey. Hey, Black Church. Yeah, this is all love here, okay? There's nothing malicious going on. He's just gotten sick. He's just gotten sick a few times, and because of his age, it has taken its toll on him. But he's being well taken care of. Yeah. You may be hearing from them soon. They may be coming back home soon. Yeah, you'll either be hearing from them or they'll be coming back. Okay. Yeah, this is nothing malicious happened here. Okay. Joey, you been doing okay? Yeah, you can be added to the list, but since I've read you before, you would have to leave a super chat of $9.99 per question, okay? Good night, Gadu. Thank you for hanging out. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. I'm gonna pull a couple of more cards, Erica, if it'll give me any. It may be your answer. Yeah, right now he's just running on willpower because he's happy there. But this is the Magician upright. He feels really good about where he is. Okay. And now the Page of Pentacles upright. All of this is manifestation. So he's been able to do things there and feel ways there that he hasn't felt in a long time, if at all. Okay. Yeah. It was possible that it was even his idea to go, to be honest. With these first couple of cards here, he was feeling some kind of way. He wasn't feeling like himself. He was feeling lost, kind of distorted and negative. Okay. Yeah. I think the only thing that's keeping them coming back to the States right now, though, would be the fact that things aren't stable here at home for them. It looks like they gave up a lot in order to go there. Okay. You says how? Hold on, love bug. I gotta see. You say how what? Yeah, he just wanted to try something new. He wanted to move forward in life. He was feeling very, very stagnant, very stuck. You know, he wanted more connection, independence, and he wanted to see a new way of things, you know? Okay. I'm not seeing that anywhere in the cards, Erica. I'm really not. I think what it looks like, they just went over there and got caught up and let me pull something else here. I'm not seeing that in the cards, and I'm not getting that sense at all. I think they just went over there and got happy. And when he started getting sick, he didn't want to worry about you guys. But there is a one card of maliciousness here. I don't get any malicious feelings. Where did your sister get the picture? You're saying no? No what? Where did your sister get the picture from? Hey, Texera, welcome back. Yeah, in Africa. So what are you saying no to? Hey, S. Lila, give me a moment. I'm doing a reading right now. I'll have to go back through the comments to see where the list stands, okay? You say you will have to do a personal? Okay, so let me just make sure I'm understanding, right? His wife, you're saying, took him to Africa and they cut y'all off. The picture that you have, I'm guessing it's while he's in Africa and he looks unrecognizable. Is that right? But she's from Africa? Or she's in Africa with him, right? You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? And share the live. Hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Okay. So this other deck is saying exactly what the other one said. He felt disconnected. He did not feel like himself. He did not feel like he was connected to anything here. He felt like things were out of his control. Okay, he felt very kind of down, very negative about himself. There were things about his life and himself that he wanted to fix. Okay, yes, yes, no. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe. He wanted to see a more higher spiritual place. He wasn't feeling as spiritually connected here. Okay, he wasn't feeling. This is the clergy card in reverse, the community card in reverse, and the repairman. There was something spiritual going on with him that he did not feel like he could fix. Okay. But where he is, he has the employer card, the service card, the employee and the server, okay, and the spiritual seeker. So whatever he went there looking for, a way to be, because over here, this is the repairman. This person can't fix anything, can't do anything. This, the employee and the waiter, okay, they get to work and serve. She left him by himself. Okay. This is why that 10 of Pentacles came out, because they don't have the resources for him to get back. But he wasn't abandoned. He likes it there. He gets to experience things in a way that he never has before. Okay? But we can do a personal, we can go deeper, but that's the sense I'm getting. That's what his spirit team is telling me. There's no negativity in these cards except the way he was feeling when he was here in America. But he wasn't abandoned there. Okay. But you're welcome to book a personal reading and we can go deeper. But both decks are saying the same thing. And I don't think that it was like meant to cut you guys off. I didn't see any of that. It's just that the connection, it just wasn't really felt that deeply once he got over there. You know, he was in the zone. He was in his happy place. Or he is. Okay. He's in his happy place. Okay. Venshica, it's going to be your turn. Go ahead and put your question in the comment section. I'm trying to see who all. Joey, did you want to get added to the list? Are you still in the room? Did you want to get added to the list for a super chat of $9.99 US or more? Lovebug Blues, are you still here? I can add you. Delaney, who are you talking about who hasn't been read? Is Joey the aunt? Y'all gotta help me out. Because I have no way of knowing if Joey is a he or she. I know I've read a Joey before that didn't have a last name. So I just assumed it was the same person. Lovebug Blues, are you still here? Hey, Mohil. Yeah, it's really calm. I love that. Let's see. S. Lila, are you still here? You did make the list, okay? All right, let me see. Oh, okay, so we'll do Venshica, then we'll do Joey, and then we'll do Lovebug. And that's the free list is closed, okay? Oh, that's a good question, Venshica. We'll definitely explore that. How do men see you? Okay. All right. Welcome, Delaney's auntie. Good to see you. Good to see you, love. Thank you for being here. All right. The free list is closed. Venshica, do you go by she, him, she, her, he, him, them, they? Or some other special thing I don't know about? Yay, I can see it's her first time here, and I'm glad to have her. We always love Delaney. She's a bright light with us. Okay, Venshica, you go by she or... Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right, I am clearing the energy from... Happy Days, we are at the part of the night where you have to leave a super chat of $9.99 per question to get a reading. The free list is closed, okay? All right, Venshica, I am clearing the energy. Erica, if you still here, love, I am sending you love. I know what I told you it's kind of triggering, but that's what I saw, okay? Venshica, do you ever refer to yourself as like goofy, or you guys hit that like and subscribe? It's like goofy, or like you like to chuckle, or like you have like this like a really good sense of humor, but it's kind of like an off-wit kind of humor. You know what I'm saying? Got these cards? Okay. These ones. You said, yeah, okay. I found you then. I just want to sit down and laugh with you. You have a really like quirky sense of humor. Woo, you guys hit that like and subscribe. The $9.99 per question list is open. Release. Hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? I am in the middle of a reading if you're new here. You're a very honorable and loyal person, right? But yeah, that's what I was about to say. You don't really like stick up for yourself. You don't like really stick out, or it's like you have a lot of wisdom, but you don't really share it. And you kind of keep the stuff that you know to yourself because you're kind of like hiding. Not really hiding, but you're just quiet, low key. That's the word. Very low key, but you're extremely loyal. Okay? But whenever you do connect with people, you have a lot of influence with them. Hey, Sharice. You have a lot of influence with them. And you can definitely like help people fix things, right? You know how to bring, you don't want to isolate yourself if people don't understand you. Yeah. Let me tell you something. They understand you. They just don't know what they're looking at. They don't know what to do with it, I should say. Because you come across as a person who is able to like put stuff together. Like you can make stuff happen, like, right? You're not someone who needs a whole lot to make your life work, right? You're not like necessarily needy. If there's something that needs to be done, you know how to make it happen. And you know how to help them make it happen. You said, okay. So they don't, like, it's like it's not that they don't understand you. They just don't know what to do with what they see it. Yeah, you're a great friend. Very supportive. Very loyal. Very joyful. You know how to keep people's secrets. But you've been burned a little bit. But you're also a healer and very connected to those when you allow people in. But you've been burned. You're tired of giving selfless devotion. Because all of these loving traits that you have, the loyalty, right? The joy and support, okay? Normally somebody who is very willing, okay? Very healing and compassionate, very cooperative, okay? Wow. Yeah. Because you've always been so available. You're always so available because you are so loyal and supportive and compassionate, okay? But you have not set boundaries, which is why this wisdom and this lawyer card are both in reverse. You have not set boundaries and really stood up for yourself. And when you finally did, they didn't know how to take it. This is true. You guys hit that like and subscribe. When you finally did, they didn't know how to take it because you weren't able to, hey, Dejanetta, you weren't able to, you weren't able to really master your own life because you're helping them manage theirs. So you needed that time. That's what I've been telling y'all, that quiet time, that time to self. Okay? That time to self. It's going to shake a lot of people. And it's going to shake a lot of things. Okay? I messed around and went on my reset. Next thing I know, I was breaking up with my lover. What? That. A lot of people going to be shaken, but it's got to happen because you got to make room for what's really yours. Okay? And somebody who would let you be there for them over and over and over and over. And as soon as you need a little bit of space to see about you, they would go have a whole graduation and not tell you, were they there for you like you were there for them? They weren't there for you. They were with you because you were there for them. So now you've retreated. And you're hiding your love away. They gave you gifts so you'll stay around. Sweetheart. It's called breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, love. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, you got to let yourself out. This is what I was saying. You guys go back and watch that. Go back and watch the very top of the hour, the collective reading. It's time to open up our hearts in healthy ways to healthy people. She was buying your time and attention. She was buying your energy. But the kind of energy that you have, it cannot be bought. They're going to have to keep pouring and pouring and pouring, trying to give more, trying to get more. But your energy is so valuable. It is priceless. And so every time they come, no matter what they give you, you're going to be pouring out way more than they can give you. So that's why whoever you... Oh, I'll tell you in a minute, Daphne. That's why whoever you connect yourself to, you have to make sure that they're pouring back into you, that they have the capacity to love like you love. Everybody don't have this capacity. Everybody don't got what you got here. Okay? You are somebody who seeks knowledge. You do not wish to transgress. Okay? You're very intellectual even though you hide it. You don't manage your own life because you manage in other people's. But you have the ability to be a great leader. Okay? You're community oriented. You're a healer. You're somebody who's selfless. You're a great supportive companion. Okay? You know how to fix things. You're a great influence when you're upright. Okay? And you're extremely loyal. Hey, it's Pudding Terror. I got your comments. Thank you, baby. They're going to have to match you or they'll always take from you. You can love on people without throwing all your everything into them. Start with boundaries. First off, you start with boundaries. That's how you'll know who's there for you. That's how you'll know who's real. And you respect their boundaries, okay? Janetta, I'm having trouble understanding your yeah, you're in survival mode right now. You don't even see your own inner or outer beauty. Yeah, it's time to deliver a new message to your heart, mind, and life. And the new message is, I am worthy. And I am capable and able of receiving the love that I give without it being bought. Because it's priceless. They can't buy it. Very few people can match it. So get happy being alone. But you're not alone. The more you get happy, you'll never feel alone. You just won't. It made you a little anxious. That's okay. Go meditate. Do some deep breathing. Go for a walk. Go take a bath and let the words settle in. You know why it made you anxious? Because I shone the mirror on you. And you're not used to looking at yourself in a positive light. You're not used to telling yourself the truth about who you are. Somebody told you you can't give yourself credit for being a good person, for being a loving human. Somebody told you you're supposed to do that. You can be a kind person, but you don't have to be a nice person. You're a great person. You're a kind person. You're all the things that I said. Okay? But that don't mean everybody gets a say in that. So let the message settle in. Tell yourself the truth about who you are every day. Become okay with it. Live it out loud. And let the people who deserve it, let them walk with it. If they can't walk with it, let them walk away. Okay? You're going to be all right. Trust me. Okay? That's your reading, love. All right, Miss Joey, it is your turn. If anybody else wants to get on the list, you can get on the list. $9.99 US for a super chat, okay? Let me clear the energy. You're welcome, Venshica. Clear the energy for Miss Joey. Miss Joey, I'm assuming you go by she, her? So is that the hope that someone in the family will get custody of the kids? Okay. Hey, Ellen. You guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live, okay? All right, Miss Joey. There's somebody hiding something. That's why I couldn't see nothing. There's a lot of deception wrapped around this, Miss Joey. I can't even see who it's coming from. But family will get the children. Good night, Dejanetta. Yeah, family will get the kids. That's all it's letting me see. Is somebody suffering with addiction here? There's so much hidden here. Okay, that's why there's so much hiding. That's still going on. Oh my God. Release. Let me see if I can get something from another deck. Because, honey, have they been telling y'all that they clean? So they trying to fight to keep the kids? Yeah. So I don't know if they're doing a good job at hiding it from you guys, but they're doing a good job at hiding it from the establishment. What's going to happen next so that this can come to pass? Because this is saying family will get the kids and they will be established and have security and a good foundation. But I'm trying to see what's going to have to happen for this to come to pass. Because that addiction is still there, but they figured out a way to make people not see it. I mean, I can't even see. Okay. Yeah, they are. Give me just a minute. Something is coming through now. Yeah, they won't be able to keep that up for long. They're hiding evidence. They're hiding evidence of yeah, well, so what's happening is they are not, they're not getting high at the house. Okay. And that's where the courts are visiting. So they're going elsewhere to do what it is they do to get high. And they come back when they appear more sober, and they're keeping the place clean of drugs, and they figured out how to beat the testing as well. But you can look for some sort of like a traffic stop or something like that. Ooh, hold on, I'm cooking. Hey, Carol. Yeah, hold on, I'm cooking. Release. It's like I'm seeing like it's either a traffic stop, one of them gonna get busted and turn on the other one, like snitch or something. But it ain't gonna go well for either one of them. Okay, like one of them is gonna snitch on the other. I'm thinking it's the girl that's gonna snitch on the other one, but they both gonna go down. Yeah, because I do see like a police car. I don't know if it's them getting high and having like a minor fender bender, or them getting caught in a trap house. Yeah, see, this is the love story in reverse. Yeah, they gonna turn on each other. So that's how it's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen. And family will get the kids. And the kids are fine, actually. They're very resilient, very smart. Them I can see. And they know how to, they have learned how to take care of themselves. They've learned how to look out for themselves. Does that make sense? Like, they know what they're doing. They just waiting on the cavalry. They know they have family that love them, and they just waiting for it to happen. They just taking care until it does. They smart kids. Street smart too. Yeah. So that's your reading, Miss Joey. I hope it answered your questions. You're very welcome, love. Very welcome. All right, you guys, hit that like and subscribe. Remember, you can book personal readings as well. Miss Lovebug, are you still in the room? Miss Lovebug, are you still in the room? You are next on the list. Remember, the list is open at this time for super chats of $9.99 per question. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live. Okay, so you want to know if this male Gemini is your person that you're interested in, or you just want to know about love in general? Congratulations, Miss Joey, Miss Delaney. Love bug, I'm assuming you go by she, her. Whatever comes out. Okay. Yes, they're very resilient, very smart. They know exactly what they're doing. Vignesh, you can leave a super chat of $9.99 US dollars per question, and I'll be glad to give you a message, okay? All right, love bug. Let's see about this 111. Let's see about this Gemini here. Let's see about your love life. This love bug. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Erica, are you here? Daphne? I know Delaney's here. I'm not sure who other members are here. Marina, not sure if she's still here. We will be having our members night Friday, but it will be a short one, okay? I forgot. My friend is having her 55th birthday party, and I told them months ago that I was coming. So I'm going to still do the live, but I'm gonna have to make it brief because the live starts at 6. The birthday party starts at 11. Not 11, at 7. Okay. So I will go until 7 and then I will leave out because I never get to a party right on time. You want to give people a chance in case any last minute things came up that they need to fix. So I always get there about 15 minutes later than the start time. Hey, Samuel. I ain't forgot about you. You got a lot of cars coming out sideways. I ain't forgot about your love bug. I'm just pulling cards and drawing energy here. Miss Lovebug, are you coming out of a really bad breakup? Did you have like a really bad breakup with somebody? Like it was like y'all went from heaven to hell? What am I looking at right here? Did it start out really lovely and then go to hell though? Because I'm trying to see if this is old energy or if this is the new guy. Or if these two are mixed. The old energy is mixed with this new person. You still got bad blood with the ex? What is this? 1919, you guys hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, I know you single, honey. What I'm trying to determine is uh-huh. You like this boy and this boy like you. A lot. But there's a lot of bad energy here. I don't know if it's him or you, but somebody's still stuck in the past and still got a lot of stuff that they need to move on from. You know what I'm talking about? Because some real off here. Like there is a lot of attraction, right? There's a lot of playfulness and lovely feelings, but there's also some deep wounds and fear and ego and self-sabotage and some bitterness, and all in the midst of like shadow work and healing. Like it's just this amalgamation of all the feelings. This you, him, or both of y'all? You guys hit that like and subscribe. Are my comments working? You're not sure. Well, what are your feelings? That's what I'm trying to get to, because this is... Okay. Because, see, I don't presume to know everything. Okay? I can only go by what I see and what the cards are aiding me. Okay? However, the energy here is very amalgamated and conflicted. Hey, John. Thank you. I like your energy too. It's very amalgamated and conflicted. Okay? And it's hard for me to cut through this mirror here. Okay? So this is you guys either mirroring each other in a way that you are both having dual energy, where there's love and playfulness, but at the same time, fear and ego. Or it's one of you. Okay, it's you or him. I can't cut through to see, because it's all jumbled up here. So that's why I need your help, so I can go on with your reading. Because you got to help me cut through the noise. You don't talk to him? Hey, CD, welcome, love. Okay, I see you saying he's an Aries, but I'm trying to figure out what the rest of this stuff is, because to be honest, the zodiac signs they don't really matter. I read energy, because people are so different. You have things that can be kind of staples when it comes to that, but I read energy. I don't concern myself with zodiac. So I need to understand what it is I'm looking at. What are your feelings, ma'am? Okay. Y'all, I have decided I will be ignoring any comments that don't push the narrative forward for us, okay? Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate that, love. Did you have a question, or were you just being sweetie pie? So you said you're fine. You guys hit that like and subscribe. You said half and half, okay? Girl. Oh, so you came here to push your narrative of anti-Semitism. Oh, that's what it was. I knew you was lying about something. That's your real agenda. Anti-Semitism. Talking about the Bible and Christ. You're a liar. Girl, I don't know what this is. She stumped. She stumped. She stumped. Cause this right here. Maybe my switch off. Is my switch off? Somebody turn my switch back on. Cause Miss Lovebug. I surrender, Miss Ma'am. You got me. You got me. Yeah, you say you fine, but you ain't. You just coasting. You do want happiness. And you want somebody in your life. But you got a lot of shadow work to do. No, ma'am. Ain't no love coming right now because you're blocking it. You still got a whole lot of ego and fear in the way. It's like on one hand, you work toward fixing yourself. You work towards your self-worth and your value, right? But it's all surface. Deep down in the back, you've cleared your karma. You're not blocking. You're dating people. That don't mean nothing. You dating people because you're very attractive, very seductive. At least that's the way they see you. There's some stuff back in the back, though. Thank you for coming by for a minute, CD. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Miss Ma'am, because all I see is dual energy. I see someone who's trying to make it work for themselves, but there's something off in the back, just hanging, holding on. Grief, sabotage, fear, ego. How does the Gemini feel about you? He ain't even coming up in the reading, ma'am. He ain't here nowhere. He ain't even in here. I can't see him. #2121. Lots of syncs tonight. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live, okay? Yeah. Miss Lovebug, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am, but hold on, let me ask some other questions here. Yeah. I don't think you're as ready as you think you are, Miss Love. I don't. I don't think you're as ready as you think you are, ma'am. Because I don't see anything but a duality of energy, a lot of, there's not self-hate here. I don't see any self-hate, but I do see there's just not a real openness. It's real. I can't pull it apart. Okay. All right. I have one more person on the list for super chat. One question, $9.99 per question. I have one more person on the list. I'm only taking one more person. Yeah. Because you're welcome, Lovebug. The last two readings took a lot out of me because there's so much hidden, so many shadows and so much hidden that I'm having, like the portals that I'm having to go through to see things. Gosh. Hey, Susanna. Hey, Kayali. We're at the part of the night where you have to leave. I don't owe you nothing. You're welcome. You have to leave $9.99 super chat per question. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, you gonna get your little shout out and then leave? That's why I didn't want to say your name in the first place. Y'all be tripping. People are so entitled these days, but it's okay. Be that way. Y'all be entitled. Go ahead, be entitled. Be entitled. Be encouraged to be entitled, okay? Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Ann. Grand rising to you guys. Let me fluff the curls. Well, what little bit are left of them. I've been out all day. And it's been raining here all day, so that's what my hair look like. I think it's Daphne's turn. I've been doing good, Jacqueline. Thank you for asking. Feeling good too. 12:22. I'm telling y'all, the Saints are doing their thing. I've been a little more easily annoyed today because I ain't had no in like 2 weeks. Woo, help your girl. Okay. Hey, Jane. All right, Miss Daphne, where you at, baby love? You had a question, right? I'm just clearing the energy. Y'all fire up the comments. Fire up the comments for me. Give me some fire emojis, some heart hands, some hearts, some whatever. You just want a general reading, Daphne? Woo! Yes, Jacqueline, we are at the part of the night where you get a reading for $9.99 per question on a super chat. Okay, that's US dollars. Woo! Your girl ain't had no eggplant in like 2 weeks. Help me, Lord. Woo! Okay. Thank y'all for lighting up the comments for me. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, Miss Daphne, let's see what we got for you, baby love. Not these cards. Let's go over here. Whew, y'all still having a good time? Y'all let me know, because I know I've been a little different tonight, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I might have been a little different tonight, but I'm here and I'm okay. All right. The rain got to my hair. I had to go out and people today. Some guy was going off in the I had to go pick up some documents today. This guy is in a government building going off talking about murdering people. It was crazy. It's just been a day. Definitely a weirdo. I mean, I understood his pain because he had spent 10 years in prison. He got out. He's trying to get stuff together. And he's getting a runaround because he was having trouble getting his... He had documents, and his documents were fine. But somebody was trying to... They were giving him the runaround because he was born in Bermuda. But he has a social security card, and he has a certified birth certificate from Bermuda in some kind of way. That wasn't good enough, so they trying to get him to call Washington, D.C. I mean, I could understand why he was frustrated, but That I didn't see how that had to escalate to if I kill a bunch of people. I'm surprised they didn't put the building on lockdown, to be honest. Because he said it like 4 times and he kept leaving out and coming back. Daphne, are you dealing with Delaney? Don't respond. Don't respond. Yeah, that would be annoying, Delaney. Don't respond though. Just let them boost the comments, but we're not responding to that kind of stuff tonight. Daphne. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. It looked like it might be two things going on. But the first one is, are you dealing with people at work, like fake folks at work? Or is this a guy who's been trying to reach out to you, but you feel like he's fake? Like a guy that's been trying to holler, but you feel like he's fake? Or is this work folks? You felt like that a while back. Which one, the work or the work? Okay. Okay, so are there people like at your job who they act like they're real busy, but they ain't doing nothing and leaving a lot of the work on you? Hey, Alina. Yes. Yeah, don't do that no more. Because every time you do it, it digs you deeper into a hole of overwork. Okay? And they think they can continue to fake you out until they work you out. So when you take your maternity leave and when you go back, you need to start faking too. Yeah. This is this is kind of a work environment where they know that you're very trustworthy. They know that you say you don't do it often. Sometimes she would help you. Yeah, but that's the plan though. That's the plan. Is there somebody that's like seem like they've been after your job or something? You're not like a charge nurse or anything, are you? Are you like a charge nurse or something like that? Like it seemed like somebody might be after your job or something, or you took their job, you got promoted and they didn't, or something like that. What is this? A floor nurse? Who are all these fake people? This is definitely work stuff. I can feel it. But what is the motive here? Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you, love. Thank you. So you really had to come to a place to where you like, there was a time when there was a lot of like fakeness going on with you. There were people who were trying to like see how far they could push your buttons, see how they could get you to be bothered, see if they can get you to do extra work while they kind of, hung around and did nothing, or, you know what I mean? You went through that for a while. And they never expected you to speak up about it. And they never expected you like to be like, no, we ain't doing this. But you did. And it gave you a new level of respect there. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Yeah, no filter. And then influencer status. So yeah, it gave you a new level of social currency there, social respect there. So it's like now you're really in your stride. Yeah, they really like respect you. Okay, and they have come to a place now. Yeah, they have come to a place now where they rely on you in a healthy way. They really see your contributions here. And they trust your guidance. So if you've been thinking about a promotion, if you've been thinking about a promotion, it's definitely, this says status upgrade here. So if there's a higher paying job or something like that you want to go for, you've earned it. They will give it to you. Okay? Yeah, because they see that you don't ask for a lot. You don't ask for much. You don't cost them nothing. You go to work, you do your job, you do it well. Okay. But you just walk in your truth. You just, you just doing your thing. You're very valuable to them. So yeah, if you've been thinking about, you don't still, they notice all of that. They notice all of that. Trust me. They are paying attention. Yeah. They notice that you're not sneaky. Right? And they really want to give you more here. When you go on maternity leave, you can expect that when you come back, things will take off. at work in a way that you haven't been expecting. Because when you leave, it's going to show they had a baby shower for you. Okay. When you leave, the powers that be, so to speak, they're going to see the gap. Yeah. They're going to see the gap between your performance and the others. And they're going to stop wanting to be, trying to be friends or support the mess. Okay? And they're now they're going for quality over quantity in that nursing staff you're on. Yeah. So you can expect a lot when you come back from maternity leave. Congratulations. Yeah, that baby shower was real. Every single thing was meant in that. I love that for you. Look at you, Miss Ma'am, leveling up. I love that for you. It's level up time. Yeah, it was a lot of love. But yeah, when you go on maternity leave, they're going to start seeing they're going to start seeing like, wow, she really made the difference around here. But don't let them give you more responsibility and with the same money though. Because sometimes, they'll try to give you a title to make you feel good and don't want to pay. We ain't doing that. You say Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that's the end of the list. I got room for one more. Okay. Delaney, you wanted to read, love? Thank you so much. You guys are just the bee's knees. Okay, the list is closed. Delaney will be the last reading. Okay. But yeah, that felt so good. That felt really good. Delaney, drop your question, baby girl. You guys, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, okay? I am here every Wednesday and Sunday night for everybody. First and third Friday, I am here for the members, and other people can join, but members get priority on that night. This Friday, I will be here, but I will only be here for 1 hour because I have another obligation that I've been obligated to for almost 2 months now. You're very welcome, Miss Daffany. Very welcome. I loved it too, honey. I did. So yeah, that is happening. You can book personal readings. That link is in the description box. Okay. And yeah, donate to the channel, all the things. All right. Okay. Follow-up questions. I was seeing the in that family card, I did older father figure when that family card came out. All right. Let's see. That's your grandpa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see more of an older father figure, and I just got a sweet feeling. I know things have been really quiet tonight, but it's felt good, hadn't it? It just really felt good. We've only had a couple of trolls like Buck or Bukic or whatever the name is. A couple of stupid people come through, but not too many. Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are doing a reading for Delaney. She has left a super chat of 19.99 so she can get multiple questions answered. Okay, it's usually $9.99 per question. Unless you are someone who gets here early and you've never had a reading from me before, you can get on the list. But we are at the pay hour of the night, okay? Yeah, them some happy children. They just very, very good kids, man. Whoever it is somebody that they're very stable. Like they're very they just kind of they not too serious, but they not too jokey either. Right? They just kind of in the middle. But they're very loving. But at the same time, this person is loving, right? But at the same time, kind of stern. Okay, I'm still pulling here. It's somebody real strong though. Somebody who either exercises or was an athlete. So that's your mom. Okay. Okay. Okay, so does she live in the same town as the kids? She lives, that's what I was thinking, because this card is saying that she's going to be a good support for them. Like she's going to be someone that is able to really support and help out. Hold on. They're going to have a really good social worker though. Clarify this card for me. Yeah, the parents are both going to be, the parents are both going to, unfortunately, they're going to jail. Clarify this card for me. Make it clear and precise. It's definitely what I'm seeing. There's an older male somewhere here. There's definitely an older male somewhere here. But your mom is definitely going to be a part of this. She's going to be a helper, but she's not going to be the one who gets custody. This is somebody older and male. Could it be her boyfriend? What kind of work does the boyfriend do? You say you don't know who that could be? He's a college teacher. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what I'm seeing here. Your mom is definitely involved. Why do they keep coming out? Oh, they're going to try to block it. What the smellyante is going on here? Goodness gracious. Hey, Craig. Hey, Asayi. Okay, hold on. It's a lot of people in this it's a lot of people involved in this. Who knows who the social worker is, Delaney, for the kids? Have they been assigned one particular social worker? Your mom. Okay, so this one needs to happen. They need to write a letter to that social worker, an email or something, okay? And y'all need to pick one family member pick one family. Y'all sit down and discuss it or however you want, but pick one family member, because right now it's too many to choose from and it's muddying up things. Okay? But if y'all can pick one person and everybody else they can put down as support personnel, then that'll make things move along. Because this is the animal shaman and the spiritual seeker in reverse. This represents a type of spiritual confusion, okay? Energetic, I should say, confusion, okay? So your mom is here, the children are here, the parents are here, okay? This elderly man is here, the social worker is here, and I don't know who this person is. I still ain't been able to get no answer on them. Plus, there's either a court-appointed lawyer or somebody else. So y'all got to pick somebody. Does that make sense? But the children are happy. I mean, they will be. Like, they're holding on. They're holding up. Their little joyous spirits keep coming through. Every time I think about them, I'm like, these some good kids. They gonna be all right. You say you don't know who it is. Yeah, I don't. That person right there. Oh, that's a foster person. So this probably like a temporary foster home that they would have to go into until they figure out who to send the kids with. So that's why the spirit teams are saying pick one person. so that there's not so much to wade through. You see what I'm saying? Because they would have to do home visits for every single body. They would have to go through every single body's like life to decide who these children go with. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a temporary like foster family here. Yeah, that's the idea. This is the genius card. That's the idea. Yeah, they an option if there's an older man there. Yeah, for sure. You see this elder here? Yeah, they're an option. Mm-hmm. Your mom is an option. The grandparents are an option. Um, and it's this foster home. Yeah. And the social worker is a good social worker, but they don't know. They're confused on what to do. Because it's too many options. You feel me? And sometimes it's easier for them just to stick kids in foster care. That way they don't have to deal with family. Okay. So does that help? I know I didn't give you a specific answer, but there's reasons around why nobody has been picked. You get me? Yeah, well, this is most likely how it's going to go down. The parents are going to get in trouble. One or both of them. The kids will be taken at that time. And if nobody has been picked, they will go to foster care until it all gets sorted out. So it's easier if y'all pick somebody now to start conversing with the social worker, and everybody else let them know that everybody else is support for that person. Because the way it works is, usually if children go to family, then they need to know that there's other support that's going to be looking out. Okay. You get me? Okay, you'll let them know. I'm sorry it didn't come. Well, it came through clearly. It just wasn't a go to this person or are they going to that person. Everything right now is really dependent upon the energy surrounding everything being cleared. Because there's just too much, there's a circulation of too many energies. Okay. Hey, Marie, bonjour. Okay. There's just a circulation of too many energies and not enough direction. Okay. But your mom is definitely top of the list because she came out first. Okay. She came out first. But in the reading that I did for Joey, I did see family, but within that I saw an older male. Okay. And then in this reading, mom came out first and then the older male came out. Okay. So it's likely that mom will be the top choice and then the grandparents will be the backup. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. That's your reading, Miss Ma'am. I'm glad I could help. I don't really have anything planned for story time tonight. You're welcome, Delaney. Everything is working out though. And I'm gonna tell you something about them kids. Those are some fire ass kids. Okay, them jokers right there. They gonna be running things when they get grown. Like this situation they going through is making them. It's not breaking them. Trust me. Hey, King Sam. Yeah, it's making them, not breaking them. Yeah. You said they are. Yeah, they are all right. And it ain't that they gonna be all right. They are all right. They are definitely very, very smart. You know, they pick up on things like that, and they know how to take care of themselves. So, not that that's a excellent thing when it comes to kids, but in their situation, it's a good thing. Trust me. All right, you guys, we are at the 207 and a half hour mark. Okay. And nice and beautiful, Sam, wonderful. And so we are, I think story time is optional tonight. I don't really have anything planned for story time. I know Daphne asked me about my which lover or who was it that I broke up with. Y'all know that the guy that I've been dating, the one that I've been seeing, the 30-year-old. Yeah. Well, he's 31 now. He got too old. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't nobody. Hey, money can't buy happiness. Welcome back. Um, but yeah. So that happened. But my reset, it was a wonderful week. A really, really just hey, welcome, Britt. I'm sorry you late too, girl. We just got to do with all the readings. I hope you didn't want one. My little mind tied tonight because I had to look. When I say I had to dig into the ether to see what was going on for a couple of these readings, honey. I was punching around in the dark trying to find my way, honey. Cause yeah, a lot of changes did happen to my reset. You just wanted to pop on. Well, I appreciate you popping on. I'm accepting all that love, Miss Britt. Thank you. So, you said why? Yeah, a lot of things did happen. Well, it's very hard. Yeah, it was definitely my choice. It was my choice. Quite a few people got letters ending things. Some by email, some in handwritten, but it's just it's just time. Like certain I'm trying to be respectful of the people, right? Because none of these are bad people, and none of these are people who have, I feel like, intentionally hurt me or done anything spiteful or anything like that, right? I didn't ghost anybody. So that's a big thing for me, because usually when I get ready to go, I'm gone and you just ain't gonna hear. But I'm growing up in that regard. I have grown up in that regard. So I don't want to be disrespectful of them, because it wasn't necessarily out of any evil that they did. At least not intention, like nothing like that. It was, man, it's so hard for me to explain. I'm rarely at a loss for words. And then too, I don't necessarily explain myself a lot. I just do my thing. But I'm just in this space now. And I've been coming to this for quite some time. That's why I've been telling y'all about a lot of clearing out and a lot of shedding and a lot of rebirth. And there's been so much healing work that I have been putting in. So much healing work. And in the midst of all this healing work, I started my channel. I started my relationship. I started school, right? And I never had a chance to integrate any of the work. It was all just a lot of information in my orbit that was never pulled fully together in my system, right? So I didn't pull in all of the energy from the healing work so it could go into places that it needed to go. And at the same time, I'm giving out energy and I'm expending healing and I'm supporting other energy, and, and so it came to a place to where, although there was some contribution, some more than others, I could not reconcile or weigh the amount of energy that was going out with the amount that was coming in. And although I don't expect that everyone can keep up with me, I do have a desire for the people who are going to be closest to me and who are going to be involved in what I'm building. I do have a desire for them to match me as closely as possible, because I have never had that, right? And I feel like I've never had that because I've always been so open, and whoever comes in, I just accept, and I'm like, whatever contribution they give is great, it's good, right? But then it turns out to be not as, the communication starts to falter, because my vision is way bigger and way higher and harder to grab hold to than what they can see. And so rather than continuing to put people in positions that they aren't ready for or really know or understand how to make go, rather than continuing to put people in those positions, I decided to clear out all positions. To integrate all of the healing work that I've been going through, that I've been doing, and to open up and expand the space that's needed for people who actually match me, right? So I'm still very much friends with the people who got letters, or who, um, there was a disconnect or a divide of some kind. I'm still very much friendly and friends with all of them. Um, it's just the roles that they play. I've had to really evaluate and mostly eliminate in order to maintain a loving connection with them, because I'd rather have them in my life in a very loving and healthy way than for any resentment to build, because that's usually what happens. And I figured I'm not losing any more people to resentment or mounting disconnect simply because they can't see what I see. And they have their own lives. They have things that they need to focus on, that they're their own desires, right? And so in order for them to match me, they either got to like come way up energetically, or they've got to put some things off in their own lives. And a lot of people aren't doing the kind of healing work that I've been doing since 2018. I've been 7 years on this journey, and I don't meet a lot of people who have been working. That this is not a slight. This is not me putting myself up. This is just an energy thing. It's an energy match, right? Yeah, I've been on my journey for 7 years, so I'm not saying it will take everybody 7 years to get where I am, but I know where I am. And I would rather just have these people in my life in just a loving way, and, all this, than to have miscommunication and to have, unfulfilled desires and needs, and, have them feeling like, oh, wow, she's this, or she's that, or, no. I just rather it just be love and let that be it. That makes sense? I know it makes sense, but you feel me? I need to find some food. What time is it? 8:20? Hey, Abdullah. All right, you guys. So that is our night. Y'all awful quiet. Let's fire up the comments before we go. We are going to sign off for the night. I guess I'll let that be story time, because I need to go find me some vittles. And I need to decompress and unwind, because I've been peopling all day. Yeah. Oh boy threw me off when he started talking about, what if I was to kill a whole bunch of people, then they'll act like I'm wrong. And then I was like saying to myself, well, you kind of would be wrong. That would kind of be kind of wrong, okay? Sometimes I think people are looking for another reason to go back to prison or to check out on life and stuff like that, because it can be, after you've done like 10 years, I can imagine it would be kind of hard to come out and you're trying to reestablish life. And it looked like he went in when he was very young, because he looked like he was probably in his maybe early 30s. So anyway, y'all here? Who here? Daphne disappeared on me. She asked me, was it my choice? And now she gone. Y'all who here? I see 6 people here. I want to say good night, so I can go find me some food. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. Can we get to 30 likes? But if we can't, it's okay. I'm trying to see if y'all here. Ain't nobody here? Okay. All right. There's somebody here. Are y'all still processing what I'm saying? Is it still uploading? Did everybody check out? What happened? Daffany, Delaney, Erica, Britt, you still here? Feedback? Emojis? Something? Let me see if am I missing messages? Oh, okay. This thing makes me click back and forth to see what is whatever's going on. I don't know why it does that. Daphne said making a lot of sense. How did he take the news? Britt says she gives me fire. No, you're here. Britt says grateful for such insight. Okay. How did he take the news? He took it very quietly. Very quietly. He didn't really have much to say at all. I did see him today though. We chit chatted for a good little while. Everything was copacetic and went on. I told you there are no hard feelings. And if he got hard feelings against me, he didn't show them. So everything was good. But yeah. How he took it, I don't know, because we didn't talk for, let me see, that was last Monday. I think today was the first day that we talked. Well, I think last Thursday I dropped him off some soup at his house, but I hung it on his door and knocked and ran. And took off, got in my car and left. And then he texted me and thanked me for the soup and told me that he liked it. So that was the only interaction we've had for those 10 days. Yeah, except today. And then, like I said, we chit-chatted. Everything was cool. You said, that's the shit you don't like when you speak your mind. Girl, but it's all good. I wasn't really looking for much. Honestly. Hey, Sai. Welcome, sweetheart. I wasn't really looking for much, honestly, when I ended it. I kind of got what I expected. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm glad you're here. But we getting ready to sign off because I'm hungry. But yeah, I kind of got what I expected. You guys hit that like button on your way in. Which is one of the reasons I broke it off, because I am a very communicative person. And that's what I'm saying. I need people who match me. I was with a guy for 10 years who wouldn't talk or share his feelings. I was with another one for 6 years who wouldn't really be emotionally open or vulnerable. So I wasn't going to do that anymore. He's very sweet, very loving, and, all the things, just emotionally closed off and unavailable. Girl, I have come to love it. I have come to love it because it lets me know that we just ain't vibrating on the same frequency. That's all. These feelings, you gonna know them, and I would like to know yours. And if they don't match, see, that's why you need people that can match you. Because if you're a communicator and you with somebody that they'll tell you one thing but they showing you another, or they are not communicating much, but they're showing you this thing, but then when they do talk, they're saying, no, I'm very direct. So we ain't matching on that because I don't know what to do with mixed messages or subtleties or I don't know what to do with it. It ain't that I'm trying to cause drama. I actually hate drama. And that's the way to keep me out of drama, is to just talk to me. Let me know what's real for real. Okay? So I'll know how to navigate my life, because it ain't all about you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? So, yeah. I ain't got no hard feelings. Ain't no hard feelings nowhere. I'm so in love with me that I'm okay with everybody. Okay, you guys, it's time to go get victuals. I'm hungry. Okay. When you use your brain a lot, did you know that when you use your brain a lot, you use a lot of protein and energy? Did y'all know that? Girl, you ain't got to be sorry. I promise you. Look here. I made sure that I went through every possible scenario of every feeling that I could feel from a breakup before I broke up with him. I wasn't going to be breaking up and then over here breaking down. I did my breaking down before the breakup. So I haven't cried one tear since it ended. You feel me? Yes, Britt, that's what I'm telling y'all. I think I'm growing up. I think I might be growing up, girl. But yeah, I ain't cried one tear. You ain't got to be sorry for me. No, I ain't got no regrets. I absolutely adored that boy. I adored being with him. I adored making love with him. I adored hanging out. Like I adored like our dates and all the things. It was a very special almost year in my life. It was a very cute love affair. That's what it was. So what you talking about you weak about? Yeah, it was a very sweet, cute love affair. And I told y'all, I don't be worried about I can't get a man. I can always get one of them. They ain't hard to get. Ain't a woman out here telling me she can't find a man. What you mean? These women on 600-pound life got a man. The homeless girl with 3.5 teeth got a man. What you mean you can't get no man? Thank you, Britt. I appreciate that. Me Hack, we about to sign off. Come back Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. I'll give you a reading. Yes, ma'am. So, when I get ready for me another one, I'll have one. Hey, Corvette. Yeah. When I get ready for me another man, I'll have me another man. This time it's going to be somebody who can talk and his words match his actions, and he'll be consistent. And thank you for the like and subscribe. He'll be consistent, and you got to be a great lover, though. That's a non-starter. If you ain't a great lover, you got to go. Because we be having things going on over here that have to be addressed. You hear me? But yeah. Yay, we made it to 30. Well, happy birthday, Doyle. Yeah. So, yeah, but all the things that I want, I've gotten close. It's like every guy, I add a little bit more, and a little bit more. So by the time I get to the one I really want, everything is good. I'm not one of them women be like, oh, all men are this and all men are that. Because I ain't met all men, so how do I know? No. I only know the ones that I've been with, and some have been good and some have been bad, but none of them have been great for me. Okay. Eventually, I'll meet one that's great for me. All right. And keep that. I'm gonna keep my heart open. Ain't nobody gonna shut my heart down. I didn't got too close to death for that. Nobody's gonna shut my heart down. This bad boy, she's staying open. I'm just being more healthy, making healthier choices about what's going on with her. Y'all feel me? It's like I say, if old girl on 600-pound life can get her a man that'll get in there and make her 12 pancakes and a whole thing of bacon and 16 eggs, because he love her. Y'all think I can't get me a man that's gonna love on me and be there for me and never leave me even if I gain 400 more pounds? Which I ain't gonna never do, but I'm saying. Yeah. They be sticking through them girls through thick and thin. Literally. Literally through thick and thin, all right? So, I'm excited for what's next. I really am. I see my tarot business is taking off now, and school. Me and Britt, we making it through. But girl, when I say my psych class, I'm already sending emails about grades, girl. Ugh. But we just look, just let me make it through this year. When I get this bachelor's degree, I'm gonna hang that fucker on the wall, and I'm gonna be like, girl, what was you thinking? Are you sure you want to do this again when it comes time for that master's and stuff? But it is what it is at the moment. I'm just grateful for where I am, because this has been a dream of mine since I was in my 20s to finish my degree. So we're almost there. We're almost there. You said that's been on your mind heavy to go back to school. You say you got me in fix. Girl, I appreciate you, honey, because when I say and what's really like the thing, I keep saying I'm fixing to get off, and I got to, because I'm getting a hunger headache. But what really the thing is growing my tarot business, right? Making sure that I'm keeping up in school, but also making sure that I'm nurturing myself. And that part of my day takes hours. You said, yeah, it is a sacrifice, a big sacrifice, but taking care of myself, I take probably about 3 to 4 hours a day to do that. I have to, otherwise I can't do life. I have to do my meditation, grounding, some sort of exercise, making healthy meals, cleaning up my space. I have to do the things to take care of me. Honey, because life will go to slap, if I don't. And I don't ever want my life to crumble and break again. My life has crumbled and broken too many times because I wasn't looking out for me. I ain't doing it no more. I just ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, fortunately, once I learned that, that's right, Britt. My cup, when I say this heart gonna stay open, it's gonna stay open. And the only way I do that is to fill it up with myself, for myself, by myself first. And then I ain't gonna pour all of it out either. You gonna get your sip, you gonna get your sip, he gonna get his sip, they gonna get their sip. And when I get to about a half a cup, let me go back. It's time to go fill up again. I ain't going down to empty. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to stop that. We're gonna have to stop that for us to be able to love like love needs to be loved out here in this world today. We got to stop giving it all. Okay? And we got to recognize who we match with. It ain't no slight to nobody if you say, hey, I appreciate everything you are. I really do. We just got to, move in a different way with how we connect. So, that's what's happening. Y'all good? Everybody good? That's right. Spirit hands, Britt. Praise hands. Okay. So, when y'all think about Umi, send up a prayer, because I do send them up when I think about y'all. Okay. It don't have to be nothing special. Just be like, look in on Umi, make sure she's doing okay. That's all. And then they come running. They send me fairies. I saw a fairy the other day when I was outside grounding. It was so special. It was really special. Okay, you guys, if you are a member, get here early. The first 20 minutes, I'm taking the first members who are here within the first 20 minutes, they get the 1 card pull. Okay? You have to be here within the first 20 minutes of the live to get the 1 card pull, because I am leaving early Friday night. Okay? So be here at 6 o'clock so you can get on the members list. Okay? All right. And then after that, we'll be back Sunday. Don't forget, you can book your personal readings. That link is in the description box below. I had a wonderful time tonight. A wonderful time. It seemed kind of slow, but everything was chill and calm. Very few trolls tonight. The energy was lovely. Very lovely. Yeah. Even those little dark corners I got pulled into, at least I ain't get jumped. You said, as did you, Daphne. Yeah, wonderful. I'm glad. I try. I like for it to be a good space for y'all to be in. Maybe eventually I'll get another moderator, but yeah, for now we good. All right. I'm going to go eat. Good night, y'all. Yes, Britt said good night, y'all. I am Jua, and you have been read. Okay? Got to put that brand on it. See y'all Friday night. My email is open. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.